if there's 5,000 black people in the room, 4,999 is like, we good with it. But that one is it. I'm done.
He's the biggest one, ain't he?
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just a real life street Starz. You know what time it is.
And here's the thing, so let's take Katt, Monique, let's take like DL, like people that phase on, people that really give their unfiltered opinion. It's like we're at a weird age where you got to agree with 100% of what they say, or you can't agree with anything they say. And I more look at it like, okay, I agree with that, but I don't agree with that. Like I agree with that, but because more recently, there was a guy, I think his name's David Lucas, a comic. He's on the Joe Rogan tent, and he talked about George Floyd and it was bad. Here's the thing, bad for people that are watching on the internet, but for his audience that comes to see that type of stuff, because he's off the Kill Tony thing, that's what they do. They take the darkest shit and they joke about it. So you gotta know who you're going to see. So when all those black people got up and left, I was like, they didn't know what they was walking into. It's like me, I don't know. It's like, I would never agree to do like a Joel Osteen comedy festival and then talk about pussy. You know? Right. Like I knew what I'm getting into. Right. Like, and anytime you sign a contract with a comedy club or a theater, they never say you cannot talk about this. Now, you do a corporate event, they tell you can't cuss or you can't talk about this person or that. Off limits, you agree to that. But at a comedy club, all they're worried about is, can you put asses in the seats, and we want to make some money off food and drink. So that's the thing, when these audience members go there, I don't know, whether I thought that joke was funny about George Floyd or not is irrelevant, but I will defend him to be able to say what he wants on stage to the end, you know?
I was gonna say, like, is there a difference between, like, say a comedian, like, you tell a funny joke and there's a certain community who doesn't find it funny, or versus, like, for instance, Tom Segura, he said, poor people don't use washcloths. And I was like, only poor people use washcloths. And for whatever reason, that just did not translate well in the black community. Yeah. Because we all use washcloths. But I don't think he was saying, like, it wasn't directed. I think he was just being funny. So how do you, like, when you get ready to do a set, do you feel like this is going to translate well in one community? Is that even a thought?
Yeah, I mean, I would never say the N-word.
Yeah,
you know what I
sure.
mean? Now, if I heard a white guy say the N-word in his act, and I've heard it, I heard Ralphie May say it, Carlos Mencia is Spanish, I've heard him say it, and I've heard, well, on my open mic days coming up, I've heard a white guy say the N-word. Never with malicious intent, it was part of a joke. Joe Rogan got in trouble because they did all that splicing where he said or he was telling a story. I'm smart enough to know that what feeds my family is black people, and me saying the N-word is gonna go viral. And in any instance, whether if somebody was secretly filming me in a car, at my house, on stage, anywhere. Now, I did say the N-word in a movie, but it was in the script. Right. And Meet the Blacks, I said it, and then Mike Epps, but and people bring that up. I would be like, man, you have said the N-word.
What's the name from Leonardo DiCaprio then?
In Django.
In Django, you gotta bring it up.
It's in the script. You're playing somebody else. It's not about Gary Owens saying it just on. I would never do that because I know who my audience is.
You don't believe in a nigga pass?
No, here's the thing. Yeah. If there's 5,000 black people in the room, 4,999 is like, we good with it. But that one is it. I'm done.
He's the biggest one, ain't he?
Yeah. He's the one got his phone out, posting it. Now it's like Gary Owens said it everywhere. I was like, everybody just said I could. Doesn't matter.